Yo guys, look who's back. Sorry for the long gap between the two recent videos. You people have been running up the last one, so I wanted to make sure this one was actually good. But like, these markets have just been given these boring ass 1-to-1s, and literally just don't think they were worth posting. Like, you definitely could have learned from them, but it was just nothing special, and it's on a demo account. Yeah. Anyways, enough of the shoulda, woulda, couldas. I'm gonna send you motherfuckers on over to the charts. And I've kind of talked about it before, but not in actual scenarios. Literally just what I look for in a market before I even consider taking a trade. Okay, so number one is you just want to like check higher time frames for like that clear trend, because that will literally determine whether you're looking for sells or buys. I'll go on to GU, as NAS is kind of like a bullish instrument. Yeah, like either 50-minute or 1 hour. I use 1 hour as it is just like kind of more simple. And simply you want to see if the market is breaking either higher highs or lower lows. Like major higher highs and higher lows, you feel me? This is also like clearly reflected in how steep this 200 is. Like right now, you can see like very, very bearish. But then this is kind of like break here, failed to make another higher high. But then this has kind of cleared these two, so that may indicate that we're going up. Haven't broken a lower low after that. So, you feel me? That could indicate that maybe you want to rise. So yeah, that's always something to look at before you, yeah. Because like, if you're selling in a bearish market, it's going to be a lot less of a, probability of profit than if you're just selling. I think that makes sense. But yeah, like I was saying, if it fails to make a lower low at your current price, maybe if it's also breaking a higher high, then it is just like very, very clear that it just does want to go up. And maybe reverse. Just reverse on you. Anyway, number two, talking about the 200 EMA, and seeing if current price is over on a bullish market or under in a bearish market. So like, let's go to 5 minute and try and find an example of this. So like you see here, we're like under the 200 in a bearish market. This is a low probability zone, but like, I mean, there you're getting pretty close to the 200, but still you're under, so you're still looking for sales. This is just gonna really increase your probabilities, and that's all this is, just a game of probabilities. So something to be careful of, speaking about the 200, is how far you are away, because being too close can be like pretty risky. Like here you see like, oh shit, we're kind of changing. And then also being too far, because you feel me, like if you're running a little deviant in the market, is maybe wanting to correct on itself. So like down here looking for sales, you're pretty far. Down here looking for sales, like you are just getting a bit far. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like what you see here. Like you're just running so deviant by this point, wanting to fill out all of these. And what did it do? Filled all of those. So yeah, that's just something to look out for. Just don't let yourself go too far from the 200 EMA, and honestly you should be chill. This isn't as much of like a checklist, but you're always gonna have to, what the fuck? You're always gonna wanna check news before you place a trade, especially when it gets to like the big times, like, you feel me, 1:30, 2:30, 3 is quite a lot of news. And if you're trading like GBP pairs, just check if there was news in the morning before your trading session. That wouldn't really affect it, but like if it was like major news, then maybe markets are gonna be running a little weird. But yeah, you never want to trade through news, or even like the New York Stock Exchange opens at like 2:30 UK time. So you're really just gonna stay away. But news can bring volatility to a pretty dead market, so it isn't always bad, but you just want to trade like 15-20 minutes after it. Like, just really give that shit some time to calm down again. For, I guess, number 4, I'm a New York trader. So I trade New York session in the UK. That is 1:30, and then New York Stock Exchange is 2:30. And what you're going to want to do is literally just check how much London session has moved. Cause like, you feel me, on days where London session's just like pushing up, pushing. Like over here, I don't know if this was news. Okay, that actually might have been. But like, shit just corrects and it just grabs liquidity. But yeah, it does just grab that liquidity. Like, if London session, from the opening price to the closing price, if that is like very high, then New York will just want to like fill all the gaps and like really just reverse and just correct price after that. So always look out for what's happened before you trade, because that'll be a very good indication as to what may happen. It's like here again, just corrects after all of this London movement. Yeah, bro. And then this is getting to closer as to like when you're about to place a trade. Just literally look for any waypoints or waypoints that be going against you. Because if you're like currently filling gaps on like higher time frames and stuff, or you're like coming to liquidity, maybe. Sorry about that. Or maybe if you're like coming to liquidity and it like grabs, it's just stuff like that on the higher time frames that can indicate a reversal against you. So really just look at what the market's doing on all time frames. See if you're in like a supply. Like if you're taking a 5-minute demand but you're coming to a 4-hour supply, that can just indicates that, you know, you've got a very strong zone in your opposition. And that is not really what you want. You want that in your favor, you know? Like, you want to be able to scale up and the zone is still like valid, high probability, because that is just preferable. It's like down there, this is a 1-hour high probability zone. Oh, it doesn't actually tap it, so fuck all that. And then the final thing, which, I mean, it kind of goes like unspoken. Literally just before you're about to take that trade, just look at the rejections. That's also reflected in break of candle entries, because that, like, you feel me, rejects and then like obviously breaks candle, because that just shows that it's going to go in your direction more volatile than it previously has in the other direction. That's what break of candle really shows. So yeah, if you're approaching a zone, you want to get an aggressive, but it's just kind of like not moving. And then, especially if it's a larger zone, just wait for that break of candle, or just wait for any signs of rejection. Because if it doesn't bring candle, most of the time it's just going to invalidate that zone. And if you don't get an aggressive, you'll just save yourself a whole loss. Which is, like, I get when you're aggressive, the losses aren't as big. But, like, still risky, man. And they're going to add up. That's what I have found in, like, my early weeks of live trading. Anyways, yeah, I've pretty much spoken about most of the stuff that I look for before I actually place a trade. It is just kind of experience as to how you want to trade, that you feel me? You got to tailor these like confluences and this like checklists that I've talked about. You want to tailor it to yourself. I've taken most of my stuff from Doyle, of course, but like, yeah, man. Like, it is literally like, if you don't like supply and demand, just don't trade it. Like, if you don't find that it's working for you, then something else might. Like, I tried breakouts. I did shit on breakouts. Then other people make so much on breakouts. So if you somehow find that to be good, and that's what's worked for you, and if you feel like it's gonna continuously work for you, not on some short-term shit, then be my guest. Honestly. Anyways, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. Outro. I thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this is just a... This is literally just a short filler video whilst I'm trying to get these live trades out. Let's see how the market's going to treat me this week. I am going to upload this week no matter what, if it's like a live trade or something educational like this again. It will happen. just something that I really do want to talk about. That Discord's still growing, so thank you guys for that. It's gonna be linked in the description, of course. Please just go join up there. It's just so many people talking. We're like over 1,000 people now, maybe, or like very close. And yeah, the Instagram also in the description. Go talk to me and ask me anything you want to. I'm still like only 6 months into my trading journey, so don't expect me to know everything. This isn't financial advice. It really is just my like feelings to trading. And if you find them helpful, then you can listen to them. If you don't find them helpful, you don't have to. It's all your choice. And yeah, be picky with who you listen to. Anyways, see you later, guys. Catch you in the next one. This is gonna be a short one, but like I said, I'm just trying to put something out. Just don't want to keep you guys hanging from no videos. Alright. Peace out, guys. Love you.